Hey everybody, Larry here, Mitchell's RCs, coming back at you with a little build project today. As you can see, I'm starting a 6x6 build. It's going to be a Ford base, and it's kind of a little sneak peek for you what we got to come. But what we're going to do today is we're going to put together the engine fan for this truck. So let me adjust the camera here and we'll get started. Okay guys, it says it's an FB2 V8 simulated engine motor heat sink cooling fan. Some grracing.com. Put that up there so you guys can see that. Or if you're interested in getting one for yourself. It didn't come with any instruction, guys. But I think we'll be able to figure it out. So let's cut into it here and see what we got. I haven't even opened it yet. I just been staring at it through the package. I've wanted a motor for a while because I'd like to stick it up through the hood of the truck. I think that would look so cool. Oh, that's metal right here, or white metal, plastic. Oh, I see what that is, guys. This is your wire harness. This is your spark plug wires, your distributor cap. That's pretty cool. I don't know what that is, but we'll figure that out here in a minute. That might be a radiator hose. I kind of wish it would have came with instructions, guys, but I think we can figure it out. We'll get this stuff opened up and get it out of the bags here. Okay, here we got your headers. Oh, these are your, are these your intake manifolds? These are your heads. These are your heads right here, guys. So you got your headers, you got your heads. So these must bolt to the side of this. Yes, they do. Okay. So those will screw onto the sides of them. This must be the hardware kit. Oh my God, this stuff is tiny, guys. Okay, so those are the screws. This is all the screws that come for it. All in one bag. Alright, so we'll have to use a little common sense on this build. Alright, these are your valve covers, your water pump cover, which I call your gooseneck. This will be your air cleaner. Now this in here is some fans by the look of it. These are your electric fans. Looks like there's two of them, or is it one big one? What is this? It looks like your engine clip to clip on the electric motor, your heatsink part. Okay, yes, there are two fans here, guys, but they're wired in to one plug. So we will have to figure out where those go. And they don't go on there. Might go there. That's what I would say, guys. They go on top of, where would your wires come out? Through the bottom, maybe? Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. Just kind of dry fitting, kind of trying to check hole dimensions. It doesn't work that way. It does work that way, though, with the wire coming to the center. But with the wire coming to the center, am I able to fit both of them in there like that? Yes, I am. So I'm wondering right now, guys, it's looking like those fans sit on top of this metal plate right here. This is the top of your engine cover. So then that would sit up over the top of this, I would say. goes this way. I would say. Well, I wish there was some instructions on this thing, guys. Feels like it fits like that. Like that goes in there. That's what it looks like to me. That would go in there like this. But if that's the case, I do not see how it screws together because none of the screw holes line up. Hold on, let me turn it around. Okay, that clicks down there like that. Now, do they line up? Yes, okay, now it lines up. So that's how that would go, guys, right there. So that metal plate is where the fans are mounted inside there. Then you would put this cover on top like this. But these have to go up inside first. Looks like they have a spot where they clip into. There again, not knowing which side is which. Don't want to break this by forcing it in. That has 2 screw holes in it right there. Let's pop this cover back off. That is exact size for that right there. But that can't go like that. It has to go like this. I see no holes in this, saying that I need to put screws in this. To me, it would pop in like that, but that doesn't feel right. It's not very tight. It does go up above those screw marks, unless you're supposed to put that up there and add 2 little screws to hold it in there. And your exhaust would come out like this. I don't see a keeper that clips over this. That's your valve cover. Sorry guys, kind of a learning experience here. Put your water pump, your gooseneck here. Okay. They look identical. Your covers look identical. Does that? No, that doesn't hold that in. That would just pop apart on you. I'm seeing now. Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. Whoops. Okay, I think I see what's going on now, guys. Clip this back in here like that. No, I don't. I was wrong. Thought that might clip into these little, this has little marks for something to clip into. So I wasn't sure if that was supposed to sit up like that, is what I'm thinking. But why? Here, cleaner for the top. See, that's where the wires come out. Okay, that's not right. You get that way in there. Does that fit like that way? No. Has to go this way. And it locks down. That gives you a spot for your wires to come out. Well, I wish this would have came with an instruction booklet. Yeah, so that hinges on, hooks just like that. You got a screw and a screw, holds that together. I would say that each hole, I guess, so you could pick one of those holes to pull the wire out for the fan, I believe. Okay. Your fans are going to be crammed inside here. One on each side. That's going to come out through there. Like that. Like that. Okay. So there's that part. These are just wires, and it looks like a hose that comes off from the gooseneck. That's what that looks like that's for. This will screw on here, and that gives you your motor clip. Okay, I understand all that stuff. What I don't understand is how these side plates hook on for the exhaust. Or do I have them upside down? Do they clip in that way? Okay, I might have had them upside down, guys. Let me check something out here. So put this on. Aha. So they do. Okay. Figured it out, guys. They flip over the other way. I had them upside down. They flip over and slide into these little slots you got here on the side. Like I said, it's a learning process, guys. I've never put one of these together before. And like I said, I didn't look up any videos on it, and didn't come on any paperwork. That's kind of the poo-poo part. All right, so now what holds them on? The base plate? Get these fans out of the way for a minute. That pushes them up into that. Whoops. Okay, now you don't want to go on. Okay, hold on, turn it around. Move the thing. Get it in the right spot. Unhook this. There we go. All right. Push that down. Okay. Now, stay. Where's that heat sink right here? Does it matter? There's holes in that, but I don't think them are threaded. So I don't think that matters. I still don't see what holds these little side pieces on yet. Oh, wait a minute. Do them screws go all the way through? No. Well, they might go all the way through and lock into the channel. So there might be a pressure fitting here. You might put these screws in to hold the headers on. Maybe they push into the steel, and that's what holds them on. That would go like that. That would go like that. I want it for a front because I want this to be a Ford motor. That's going to go there. Okay. And that is flexible. So I'm thinking that is supposed to be a heater hose. So, okay, the first thing we want to start with then, I'd say, is mounting the fans. I'm going to dump this bag of screws out all over the table. Hopefully not lose anything. Oh my God, those are little... I don't even know if I got a driver big enough to put these screws in, guys. Wow, that is tiny. I'm just separating the screws right now, guys. Seeing how many of each I have. Okay, there. I don't know if you guys can see all those screws here. There's a lot of screws here, guys, and a lot of small screws. Hopefully, I got a screwdriver small enough to put those Phillips in. I'm not thinking I do. Oh, yes, they do fit the tip of that, I believe. So we might be okay there. Boy, those are tiny screws. So I believe what we want to start on, guys, is the fans. 8 screws here. And 1 there. Put this on down here. Just test something out here. Oh, right here. It's going to be trial and error, guys. It's going to take a second. Like I said, there's no instruction manual on this. I'm not tightening anything down yet, guys. I'm just loosely putting it together to make sure everything lines up. Starts. Not even sure if these are where these go, but this is where I figured they would go. So you don't need a super long screw here. Okay. And then that will give us the other spots to hook our fans to, I believe. Right. Sorry. These. Okay. Oh, I know you're there. Yeah, let's get this bit back out. Oops. Oh, Jesus. Sorry if I'm boring you guys to death. I said it came with no instruction, guys. It's kind of a learning process here. Okay. That's smaller than that. Oh, here we go. It might help. I used the right size driver. Oh yeah, that's amazing how that works. Okay, let's just drop these last 3 screws in here. Yeah, I can't wait to get this 6x6 build going 100%. Right now I'm just mocking it up. The 6x6 truck here, guys. Just mocking it up, make sure I get all the parts I need. That way I still got to order shocks for it. I'm just not sure on the height I want to go yet. So I want to put everything on it real quick. Get it to where I think I want it, order the shocks, and then I'll make a video on it, putting it all together. In case any of you guys are interested out there on, how to make your own 6x6. Okay, let's put the handle back on here and give these just a little tweak. Nothing super. This fan is 2S and 3S capable, guys. So you don't have to unplug it if you run 3S, which is sweet, because I will most likely be running 3S. Just feeding the wires up through these holes. There we go. I need something just to help poke it down in there a little. There. Okay, I believe that's right. Oh no. One thing I didn't check, guys, was the direction of the fans. I think I put the fans in upside down. Yeah, let me grab a battery real quick. I gotta check the direction of these fans. That's something I didn't do. Alright, let me put a battery in this Gen 7 real quick here. I was going to use my little thing here, but I couldn't find my receiver, and I didn't want to look forever. Okay. Turn this baby on. Yeah, I got them backwards. Crud. That's no biggie. I just got to turn them around. I do have them in upside down. I got one that's not really spinning good. There we go. I have it a little too tight, I'd say. Alright, that's what I got to watch out for, is putting them on too tight. Yeah. Alright, no biggie. So, now that we know that, we'll flip them over. Okay, let's shut this down. Don't need that anymore. Got out of the way. Alright guys, let's turn these over. Take this apart here a little quicker. That's one thing you always got to remember, guys. When you're putting something together, you want to test it first. Make sure it's going to work. Glad I thought of that before I got it all together. probably could Loctite these screws here if you wanted, because they are going into white metal, so it would probably hold and work. And I do have some, and I might take it apart at some point and do that, I guess, if I have to, but for right now I'm not going to. I gotta get the valve covers off. I stuck them on already. I shouldn't have. Playing around there. Really? Them babies lock on good. There we go. There we go. Okay, get those valve covers off for a second. Now that looks like... Do I have that on backwards? Yes, I do. Looks like that goes on that side. Okay. It looks like those last two flat panhead screws drop down inside the intake here. Okay, and they do. One on each side. All right, let's grab the big driver now. A little torque down. This is pretty neat, guys. It's pretty neat. Okay, so that would be that right there. So now, in theory, I believe the valve covers could go back on. But I'm going to leave them off for a second. That slides up in there. Slides up in there. There you go, guys. She's coming together. I'm calling that the back. No. That has to be the front because of the way that goes on. Which I don't like the wires coming out that side. Why would they? So they're calling this the back. This is going to be like a Chevy motor. Is that what you're telling me? It's going to be a Ford motor. This wires, I don't know. Because see, a Chevy motor is backwards from a Ford motor, guys. The distributor's on the back. Where does the distributor go on this motor? I see the distributor cap. Really? So either you can run a water pump or you can run distributor wires. I see. You can either run the water pump, guys, or you can rub the distributor with the wires that plug in. But you can't run them both? Okay. So you've got the option, excuse me, You've got the option to either run the water pump with a hose. Looks like this. Would slip onto this somehow with a little bit of pressure. Then this. We'll go into that. Okay. However you're going to run it. Run it down. However. But that would be going to your radiator. I'm not sure where. Oh, right here. Maybe? Breather? Yes, it is. Alright, that would be a breather hose. That would go on the back. That. Is there a spot on the in cover for that? There should be a spot on the air cleaner that plugs into. That's how it would be in real life. Right there. So, how are they figuring you to do that? You're supposed to put that. Oh, okay, that comes apart. You're supposed to. Why does that come apart? Put your screws on. Okay, yeah. Duh, idiot. Should go just partial like that. I don't like that. Why would that hook like that? Because that sticks out too far this way. What this is a breather hose, guys. Takes leftover fumes, oil exhaust, stuff like that, puts it back into the carburetor, reburns it. There, it would work that way. It's an awful lot of tension on it, but it would work that way. Well, I don't know. And if I put that to the front and just let it bubble out, I just don't like the looks of that. I'm going to try it. Let's pop this valve cover off, and we're going to move that to the front. We're going to spin it around, the valve cover. Okay, so that won't work on that side. Will it work on this side? Yes, it will. Okay. Let's see that again. Where did I put that intake? Right there. Well, not intake. Well, it is kind of the intake. Put that back in the hole there. Let that bend out and up. Come on. Do what I want. That's how it's going to have to be. I would say these little tiny silver screws here are going to be the ones that go in there. I think. I haven't even got it through the plastic yet. There we go. I'll find that hole. Okay. So, how does that work then? Oh, you knucklehead. Remember, guys? You're supposed to go up through the bottom with these. Okay. No, I'm going the right way. So what I want to do is this. There we go. Just popping up the plastic while I was putting it together. So I just backed it up until I get it restarted. I think these could go in from the bottom too, guys. If you wanted to, because there's going to be two that I'm not putting in. Unless I take it apart and put them in from the bottom. To me, it makes no sense to put them in from the bottom when they... The cover comes off on the top for a reason. They have to go this way. So that's what they want. They want you to put 4 in the top, and then they want you to put 2 in through the bottom side, which I don't see any sense in doing that. I don't see any sense in taking that apart to put 2 screws in through the bottom there. I mean, that thing is going nowhere. It's super tight. That's unnecessary. Let's say this big screw is your valve cover screw. I mean your air intake screw. Yep. For your air cleaner. Let's see. Yep, it is. It's coming together, guys. She's starting to get there. That's why that's so long. That would go there. And I guess, I don't know. You would just have a hanging hose. I don't really care for that. So, we could do the distributor cap, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Somewhere, there it is, right in front of me. It almost bit me. Where'd you go? This little rubber hose is actually in my way. Okay, so what we're going to do is unplug the hose from the air cleaner for a second. Let that hose pop out. Not from the air cleaner, guys, sorry, from the valve cover. And let that pop out of the way for a second. I need a longer bit. There we go. She started. Flip this up over here out of the way. Turn that sideways. Come on. Do what I want. There we go. Okay. We got this little hose here. Okay, guys, so far that's what we've got. Now your wires will plug in here. and then they'll go into your slots here once you get. Okay, so put all your wires on by the looks of it. A little ball on the end of these. They push down into the plastic. There we go. All right, I don't know if you can see that. Then your head will go on, and that's what holds them from popping out, I would say. Or do they? So small. There it is. There we go. Alright, I got you started in there. So guys, that's basically what it is. I'm not going to bore you with the whole 18 million little tiny screws here it's going to take me to put these headers on. But there it is. It's you know, you can either use the wires, which I have another set to put on, to run to this side, but I'm only going to do half of it. It's taking forever to do this right now, guys. Or, if you don't want to run the wires, you can run the gooseneck with the, you know, radiator hose. So there you go. That's what it is. And once I get the car put together here, you'll get a chance to see what it looks like on the truck. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed and I didn't bore you too much. And keep an eye out because the build is coming along. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.